we're going to give the broker all the renewal information. And they were like, are you nuts? The trailer model is a big differentiator for us. The other piece about it is the renewal process. So if you are a status broker with MERIX, so let's say you funded 10 million in a year, you get a designated renewal specialist. So that person's calling you once a month saying you've got these 10 deals are up for renewal. I'm CCing you on all of the communication. If they have any questions, I'll include you in it. Because how many times does your client call you and say, oh, I called this company and they don't want me to talk to you, but I'm going to talk to you. It's awkward, right? So I think that that's a big differentiator.
I can also tell you that unfortunately most brokers don't stay on top of that as much as we know we should. And there's easy ways to do it. It's just not happening as it should. And so that's almost forced business for you from the lender that you chose to work with.
So in my previous role for 8 years, I ran our servicing and renewal and collections teams. And so I came up with this idea of including the broker in the conversation. So this is about, 8 years ago. So I remember I stood in front of our executive team and I was like, okay, guys, I got an idea. We're going to give the broker all the renewal information. And they were like, are you nuts? And I said, no, I swear this is going to work. And I was sweating a little bit. And actually, I piloted with a broker in BC that is also a DLC broker. What she would do is, you get a designated renewal specialist, just like you have an underwriter. She would send a letter out to her client 6 months prior to maturity to say, hey, your mortgage is up for renewal. 90 days prior to your maturity date, a DIL will be reaching out to you to talk about your mortgage information. If you have any questions, he's great, but if you need me, I'm here too. Well, a DIL worked for us. So she incorporated us in her CRM program. And so her feedback was, I don't need to do anything, but the client knows that we're partnered. And so it's just made my process so much more simple. So does the process work with everybody? No. There's some people that just love to move their deals and it is what it is. And so, we don't send you the information anymore if you're renewing, 40% of them. But that is a big game changer for us.
Makes sense. And you think of the connectivity from broker to client relationship perspective, how awkward it might be from a client perspective when you're constantly trying to suggest a different lender at renewal so you could get paid again or what have you. To actually, hey, we recommended this lender 5 years ago, we're strongly recommending them again. And then also going to that next layer of introducing them to the renewal specialist. To me, that's the next level of the client experience.
That's such a good tactic too. Think about that broker. And now a deal is worked into his or her process, but the other deals that go to other lenders, they don't have that process. So it would just make you want to do more and more with MERIX, right?